Hey guys!
Today we are doing part 2 of our Chatgpt love stories with Adia, Paris, and our beautiful, amazing, lovely, perfect, gorgeous, smart, and responsible member.
Yes, and
This is gonna be the worst because we're gonna make it the corniest, most embarrassing, most intimate thing ever.
Up on me. My EA. Okay.
So get ready for some book talk, Chenzi.
Yep, Chenzi, we're gonna do her last.
Yeah.
First is Adia.
With Omar.
Yeah, we came up with that name before we started recording because
it just sounds like sounds like such like a vibe. Like it sounds like something Adia would just be so drawn to, you know?
Exactly.
So what's the story? What's the poem?
Wait.
Okay, so we just typed it out because it took some time to, figure this out, and we didn't want to make you guys watch that. So
it says, make a love story with a girl named Adia who is introverted and smart and is really into books, and a boy named Omar who is really tall and smart, kind of popular, and they have known each other since elementary. Enemies,
two lovers.
That's not how you spell enemies.
Also, you put the wrong E in chapter. Also, that's also not how you spell chapter. So why is it giving, okay.
Title, quiet. Yeah. So why is it like
title?
Wait. No.
So what do you?
Okay, so Addie had always been the quiet girl. In class, she sat by the window with a book open almost every day, while everyone else talked or checked their phones. You can't move don't move your leg. Don't move your leg. Don't move your. No.
Sure that your dyslexic brain doesn't mess up. So
Stop! I'm blind, bro. In class, she sat by the window with a book with a book open almost every day, while everyone else talked or checked. You're stabbing me with your shoulder. I mean, what
I'm sorry. Are you gonna read it?
Everyone else talked or checked their phones. Addie lived in their stories. Fantasy worlds, mysteries, romances, books were easier than people.
Yaoi, smut, Yuri. Let's be honest, that's what she's reading.
Yeah, we all know she reads Yaoi and BL.
I love Yaoi and BL too, though, so can't do it.
Yeah. We're fanfics. Is that what
that's like nothing. Wait,
whatever.
Yaoi,
whatever they call it. Guys, read Jinx and Dangerous Convenience Store. Literally, trust
me. Dangerous Convenience Store is the best Yaoi you'll ever read.
Yeah, and so is Jinx. Like,
oh yeah.
Make sure everyone under 18 should read it. By the way,
for some reason, Raga got the Dangerous Convenience Store uncensored, and I want to know how.
I want it uncensored.
Yeah, like. She sent me a screenshot and it was actually uncensored and I want it. And I'm
okay, we're gonna have to ask her later. So now let's do this.
Yeah, no, this is going on with the internet.
He was tall, so tall that he always had to duck slightly when walking through the classroom door. He was good at almost everything. Sports, school, talking to people, everyone seemed to know him. Unfortunately, Adia had known him since elementary school and they did not get along.
I like how it's golden. It's not! Provided did not!
You move your leg, you're gonna move the camera and then we're gonna both look stupid. Back in grade 3. Back in grade 3, Omar
had once taken the book he was reading and held it high above her. No, we're not doing it.
And held it high above her.
Get it.
Who did that?
And held it
above. It's crazy. And held sharp. I just slammed my mouse with my water bottle. Okay.
Can I have some water? I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
And back in grade 3, Omar had once taken and held it high above his head so she couldn't reach it. Relax, he had said with a teasing grin. You need to reach anyways. Addie had glared at him like he was the worst person alive. Since then, their relationship had basically been built on eye rolls, sarcastic comments, and competing for the highest grades. So when their teacher in grade 9 announced partners, in grade 9 announced partners for a big project, Addie already knew she was doomed.
Just look at how stupid he is. Actually, no, he's really smart. I forgot about that.
Doomed the moment she heard Adia and
Wait, Adia And Omar, you're together.
She groaned quietly while Omar leaned back in his chair. Wow, he said. Same, Adia muttered without looking at him. The first study section. Stop moving your leg. The first study session was awkward. Adia sat at the library table with her books stacked in neatly. Omar showed up 5 minutes late, dropping his bag onto the
This
chair.
just sounds like Selima. This just sounds like Lillian's when like Michael walked in and slammed his with no backpack and just like started slamming his textbooks everywhere.
That's true. This is not Adia. This is not Lillian and Michael. No, we spelled it like Michelle or something like that.
No, Mitchell spelled with T. We didn't put T.
You actually brought 3 books for this? He asked. Yes,
well,
she said flatly.
Why didn't you bring any?
Some people like to be prepared. Omar smirked. Some people like to relax. Addie rolled her eyes. Some people like to pass the project. For a second, Omar looked surprised, then laughed. And that was the first time she realized something strange. His laugh was annoying. It was nice. Over the next few weeks, they kept meeting to do work on the project, and slowly something changed. Omar stopped teasing her so much. Instead, he started asking questions about the books she read. So, what's that one about? He asked. One afternoon,
it's about Gary.
Yeah, we all know it's Yowie Girl. Pointing at the novel in her hands, Adia hesitated. You probably wouldn't like it. Try me. It was about a girl who solves mystery in an old... No, we're going to change that, and it's about a boy who fall in love. Yes. Omar nodded thoughtfully. Okay, that actually sounds kind of cool. Adia blinked. Are you serious? Yeah.
I thought you couldn't read.
Was he dyslexic? Wait, who are you talking about?
I thought Omar. I thought he couldn't read. I thought he was like supposed to be... Oh no, we made him smart. I always definitely made him smart because usually the smart characters are always paired with the dumb characters.
That's true.
So I thought he like couldn't read.
No, but this is smart and smart. Lillian was smart and dumb. Why is he
acting so dumb?
We'll never know. You're serious? Yeah, he shrugged. You always look happy when you're reading. Must be good. For some reason, that made her cheeks warm.
Why does he know that?
How does he know they're warm? Oh, no,
that made her...
No, because that made her cheeks warm.
Oh.
One evening, they stayed late after school finishing the project.
And then banged.
You know what I physically hate? I hate those reaction videos where the people pause every 5 seconds to just react to one simple thing. That we are pausing every 5 seconds to react to every single sentence. We need to read the story and then we're done.
I don't know. I just like reacting.
I love that and I also hate that. But like one evening they stayed after school finishing the project.
Maybe the library
was almost empty. Adia was explaining something when she looked up and realized Omar was staring at her.
Well, obviously, no duh.
You think he's looking at your butt or something? What she said? Nothing. Yes, there is. Omar has what is there?
You're not what I thought you were.
You're not what I thought you were. Adia crossed her arms. And what do you think I was? A scary genius who hated everyone.
Can we make them kiss after this?
She raised an eyebrow. And now, Omar smiled. Now I think you're a scary genius who only pretends to hate everyone.
That's actually really creepy.
But it's love. Young love.
You're just a scary genius.
Adia tried not to smile. Maybe. They both laughed quietly. For a moment, everything felt calm. Then Omar spoke again. You know, I used to annoy you on purpose in elementary school.
Yeah,
I know.
We know that.
No, like, really, on purpose. Adia looked confused. Omar rubbed the back of his neck. Because only girl who didn't care that I was popular. Adia stared at him. You literally stole my book.
You stole my books. We can't be together.
You stole my books one time. I hate you for the rest of my life.
We can't be together. Get out of my life.
Yeah, he said. She
bad strategy. I actually hate that so much. If a guy's bullying you in elementary school and you tell the teacher and the teacher's just like, oh, he probably has a crush on you. Like, I don't give a crap if he has a crush on me. Just tell him to stop. This is not winning me over. His riz is really bad. His riz is really bad. I think of that.
She laughed. When they finished the project and walked outside, the sun was setting. Omar looked down at her. You know, we're not enemies anymore, right? She tilted her head. Adia tilted her head. I guess not. So what are we? Adia thought for a moment, then smiled slightly. Friends. Omar smiled, too. Good. They started walking toward the buses together. After
I thought they stayed late.
Omar added quietly, maybe something more later.
Ew.
Adia looked at him, surprised, but for once didn't argue. Instead, she held her book a little closer and smiled to herself. Because sometimes the best love stories didn't start with love. Sometimes they started with stolen books and a lot of arguing. That was so.
Kiss now. What is that?
What do I type? What do I type? Oh yeah, I can type.
Wait, but when did you type Seegi?
Oh, did I type that?
Make them kiss. Make them slobber on each side of each other. I'm gonna
Make
shut
them
up
kiss.
now.
Quiet pages, loud hearts. Audio was. Dude, we're gonna.
Okay, this is just the exact same script, but like.
Let's just go down to the part where she kisses him.
Because I don't think y'all care about the exact same story we just read.
Yeah. This is gonna be a freaking long video. By the way, if you guys want to know how many canceled videos we have like 50 million.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do telling you guys like our stories, but you know that's not going out. Okay,
I might like you too, Addie. Yeah, can I kiss you? Her face turned red immediately, but she nodded. Okay. Omar leaned down slowly, and Adia closed her eyes. The first kiss was soft and quick, and made both of them smile. That's my old Beanie Boo wallet that has pennies. Stop.
Come here.
No, that's my squishmallow.
Stop ruining my love story.
My squishmallow. I have a name for her.
Can I know the name?
The first kiss was soft and quick, but made them both smile. The second they pulled apart, Adia looked up at him. You know what? We don't care. Now that's the end for Adia's story.
And we're moving on to Paris, who is in China. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a really cringy like joke, but then I realized maybe I shouldn't. You guys want to know the joke? Her name is Paris, but she's not from Paris.
Yeah, I call her Penny.
I don't call her that because that's my sister's name, and it just makes me confused.
Okay, so this is Penny or Paris's, and so we did make a love story about a girl named Paris who is chill but sarcastic and a bit sassy and dramatic.
And then we just thought the name Ethan kind of like corresponded with Paris for some reason.
Ethan Paris, like
Yeah,
the tender vibes that we're getting. Boy named Ethan who is short and likes playing soccer. And we thought because we made everyone tall, so we might as well make this one short.
Also,
I forgot to make it in one chapter.
Oh, it's gonna be like 5 million chapters long just to get them short. Redo it one chapter.
And they kiss.
One chapter and they kiss. That's his OP chapter.
What is this number line? I keep your elbow is in my way.
Stab me
one
stomach.
Chapter.
But this is chapter.
I see how it
is. Are you reading this one or am I reading this one?
Me, because you want to read the best one.
Okay, so I'm gonna read Chensi's. But I'm probably gonna mess it up.
Paris Laurent. Wasn't there somebody else named Laurent?
That's supposed to be Lord's side.
Same.
No, I remember there was William Hart, Michael Reese. And that's actually all I remember. I only remember
there was who did we do in our last one? We did Lillian, Raga, Qua. His name is Qua, like the one we made up, and then who was the other one?
We did Princess and Anton.
Oh yeah. Paris Laurent had a reputation at school. She was chill most of the time, but if someone
is this a new one?
Yeah, and it's called Offside.
That sounds like no.
Paris Laurent had a reputation at school. She was chill most of the time, but if someone said something stupid, she'd hit them with the most sarcastic response possible. People said she was dramatic too, but Paris liked to call it personality.
Why are
you scratching me with your toes? Ethan,
that feels like a Nickelodeon show personality of like little girls. It's not personality. You say it's dramatic. I say it's personality.
Yeah, like
in personality.
Ethan Rivera had a reputation.
Rivera? That sounds really familiar.
Brent Rivera.
Oh yeah.
He was short. Why she's he was the short soccer kid who never stopped running. One afternoon after school, Paris was sitting on the metal bleachers beside the soccer field, scrolling on her phone while waiting for her ride. The team was practicing nearby. She wasn't paying attention until thump! A soccer ball rose straight into her foot. Paris looked
Her foot? What was that? Oh.
Paris looked slowly up, like someone had personally
Why are you
offended her.
reading for French accent? She's not actually
This
from
is a
Paris.
British accent.
She's not actually from Paris.
Ethan jogged over, slightly out of breath. Oh, sorry. Okay, fine.
Sorry.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. Can I get you a cup of tea?
Can I get you a cup of tea while we're playing soccer?
Tea to make up for
I'm
it.
kidding, we love British people.
My sister has British accent. Actually, no, she doesn't. That's
No, your sister does not have an accent at all. She's like very
my sister just can't talk. But that's okay because I also had a speech impediment when I was younger. Because that's okay because I also had a speech impediment when I was younger, so she probably just does too.
No, she speaks more sophisticated than you.
Just continue reading.
A soccer ball rolled into her foot. Paris looked slowly up, like, okay. Ethan jogged, okay. Paris started at the ball, then at him. You almost broke my ankle.
You almost broke my ankle.
I barely touched you. That's not the point. She said dramatically, emotionally. I'm injured.
Emotionally, I'm injured.
Paris narrowed. Ethan laughed before he could stop himself. Paris narrowed her eyes.
Did you just laugh at my suffering?
You're suffering, he said. Yes. He picked up the ball, shaking his head You're kind of dramatic. Paris crossed her arms.
And you're kind of short.
And you're kind of short. Ethan blinked. Wow, I'm just being honest. Instead of getting annoyed, he smiled. He just smiled. See you tomorrow, bleacher girl. Paris rolled her eyes. But the weird things was, yo, you really need to shush up. You just a dishwasher. I don't understand what the whatever. And Paris rolled her eyes, but the weird thing was he actually did see her tomorrow.
And the next day,
and the next day, soon it became normal. Paris would sit on the bleachers after school and eat. And Ethan would wander over during breaks in practice.
I'm just tired of sitting up straight. I want to lay down.
We're not sitting up straight. We're actually bending our backs right now. And the next
shorts are riding up my butt, and I want to lay down.
What you get for deciding to wear booty shorts.
Okay, and the
next day, soon it became normal. Paris would sit on the bleachers after school, and Ethan would wander over during breaks in practice. He'd complain about drills. She'd roast him for being dramatic about running. One evening, the sky was turning orange, and practice had just ended. Paris was still sitting there when Ethan walked over and dropped onto the bleacher beside her.
We need to get you some reading lessons. I think you should join the dyslexic reading club for
You're in the dyslexic.
No, I'm not. I left in like 6th grade.
Well, you need to go back. You come here every day, he said. Yeah, Paris shrugged. The free entered. And
I don't think she'd ever say that.
Watching you trip over the ball earlier was pretty funny. Ethan groaned. That was one time. It was today.
Like every day.
That does happen every day. To Paris. He bumped. When she plays soccer, she kicks the ball and then she twirls.
I twirl in every sport. I twirl in badminton. I twirl in soccer. I twirl in.
We were playing ping pong and she hit the ball and she spun 360.
She's meant to be a ballerina.
She's meant to be a ballerina, bro. It was today. He bumped her shoulder lightly. You're mean. Paris smirked. You keep coming back, though. Ethan looked at her for a second.
Guys, we're not having an emotional conversation. And
Paris suddenly felt weirdly aware of how close they were sitting. So, she said quickly, don't you have soccer things to do? Practice ended. Tragic. Paris. What? He hesitated and said, do you ever stop being sarcastic? She thought about it. Probably not. Good. Paris raised an eyebrow. Why? Because it's kind of cute. Be quiet.
I genuinely can't read. We're reading this about our friend, and it's
No, wait. Say, ask. I'm gonna say why, and you're gonna say no.
okay.
No, you're gonna say why.
Why?
Because it's kind of cute.
Your nails tickle. Because you have long nails, I don't.
My nails have glue on them.
My rats bit me, guys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she has pet rats. One is named Sprinkles.
Sparkles and Toes.
Sparkles and Toes.
Sparkles bit me, and I'm scared I'm gonna get rabies, but I'm not, because if I did, I'd probably die already. And also, I don't think they have rabies because I got them from a pet store, not the alley.
Folding from your mouth and having a seizure.
Okay, can you just read this?
Did you just call me cute? Maybe. Paris tried to think of a comeback.
Well, I can think about his tonguing you right now.
About fingering him. No, I'm kidding. Don't get used to it, she muttered. They were both quiet for a moment. Then Ethan leaned in a little closer. Can I do something?
Stop asking permission.
Her arms. Depends. Is it weird? Maybe. She sighed dramatically. Fine. Ethan leaned in and kissed her.
Oh. Ew, that sounds like...
Just stared at him. Ethan immediately looked nervous. Was that... Paris grabbed his hoodie and kissed him again.
You're still at school.
When she pulled away, she smirked. Don't get cocky, she said. Ethan laughed too late. Paris stood up, swinging her bag over her shoulder. Also,
ew,
call somebody. No, if I called you by your last name, I'd be like, also.
Hey, Maddie has... No, she can't pronounce my last name. Imagine we lived in Japan and people would come up to us and they'd be like, hey, Miss Chester. And we'd...
No, they'd be like, Chester-kun.
Chester-kun. I have to call you. I'd be like, if I was in Japan, I would not answer Chester-kun, and like if somebody was confused why I wasn't answering, I'd like, it's because nobody's calling me Chester.
Chester-kun or
Hamadi-san.
Hamadi-san. That's not how you say my last name.
Hey, Hamadi-san, how was school today? No, I'm Chester-kun. Wait, what's the difference?
I don't know. Something means older, something means younger. Get off your phone. She's talking to the huzz right now. She's texting the huzz right now. You're still short. Oh, also, Rivera, yeah, you're still short. He shook his head, smiling as he walked away. But the next day, after practice, Paris was right. Back on the bleachers, Ethan played the best game of his life with her.
In the bed. I'm just kidding. Okay, we gotta do Chenzi now because
it's time for the good part.
Year.
Oh, sharp. Okay, guys. You read it now.
So, a love story. Okay, well, I can't see. A love story about a girl named Chenzi who is aggressive and touches everybody. She is crazy but nice and caring because Chenzi is very nice and caring. And a boy named Jeremy, because that was literally the first name we could think of.
Yeah, just Jeremy.
Acts like a chihuahua and has eyebrow issues. Plus, he's very short. Also, we made it one chapter where they kiss, and we wanted to make it 16 plus because
and very cringy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one.
Can Chatgpt do that?
Do what?
Make it 16 plus.
We made our zombie love story like R-rated.
Okay, so you're gonna...
Kenzie was known for 3 things at school. She yelled a lot. She randomly shoved people. Ow. Not hard, usually. Oh. She sometimes still cared about everyone more than they deserved. No! We just copy that text and reply it. Copy. What happened? We're consenting adults.
You're under 18, so I have to
know your age.
I didn't put in my age. The frick? Is ChatGPT watching me?
You're over 18.
Yeah, I'm over 18.
I'm over 18. I'm 21.
I'm over 18, buddy.
I'm over 18, buddy. Got it. Thanks for saying.
Okay. Chihuahua. Is that how you spell Chihuahua? I thought it was W. And no. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Chenzi had 2 main personality traits: violence and kindness. Unfortunately, they usually happened at the same time. Move! She said, shoving someone out of the way in hallway immediately before fixing their backpack. Strap. Also, your zipper's open. You're welcome. That was Chenzi. Meanwhile, Jeremy was standing near the lockers looking like he was about to start a fight with a vending machine. Why did you say that word? He snapped. Do you know one thing? Do you know one scene? Like, I'll just tell you later.
Do you know in Baby Bus where there's like that vending machine episode in Baby Bus, or like with the baby pandas or whatever, and it's like that one vending machine episode? That's it, by the way.
That's what made me think of the Class of the Year 9 scene of Emily, like, why won't this thing drop it out? How much did you put in? Oh, nothing. I just wanted a free one. He snapped, kicking it lightly. Don't people die from vending machines? Like, my teacher told me that more people die from a vending machine in a year than die from sharks because vending machines are really heavy and, like, they kick them and then it falls. Okay. A girl walked past and whispered to his friend, we're linking Well, that's not how you spell Chihuahua, for sure. I heard that!
Stop, you're gonna break my computer.
I heard that. Wait, where were we?
Kenzie stopped walking.
Kenzie stopped walking. He slowly turned and stared at him. Oh my god, she said. It's true.
It's true.
What's true? You literally act like a chihuahua. I do not. Kenzie walked straight up to him and grabbed his cheeks. How do you do that? Just go like...
No, imagine this is how she is. Mwah! Okay, we need to, you're gonna wipe
immediately shuts down. Like, oh, my face! You're so tiny, she said, squinting his cheeks, squishing his cheeks slightly. This is adorable. Chenzi poked his shoulder. Jeremy slapped her hand around. I thought he was going to slap her in the face. Chenzi poked him again. No, Jeremy looked like steam was about to shoot out of his ears. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. You're insane, he said. You're fun to annoy. Jeremy crossed his arms. Why me? Chenzi leaned down because he was shorter. Because you get mad, she said, smirking. You look like you're about to bite something. It better be me.
You know what this is giving? It's like the girlfriend is younger and the boy, and the girlfriend is older and the boyfriend is younger, and then he was like, and then she was like the mommy type, and he was like the baby type, and she was like, "Don't cry for me, little baby boy."
Oh, I love reading those. Okay, because you get mad, she said, smirking. You look like you're about to bite someone. Better be Chenzi. You're about to bite. Okay. Jeremy's face turned red. I did not look like that. You do.
That reminds, the way we just said it reminds you of something. It reminds you of like an audio. It's like it was like I was saying something, but I don't remember what I was saying.
Jeremy stepped closer, trying to look intimidating, which would have worked better if he wasn't a head shorter than her.
Maybe like 5. Let's make him like 5
fun
heads.
of my height. Chenzi grinned. Stop being short. Jeremy sputtered. That's not something I can control. Chenzi laughed and grabbed his hoodie collar, to pull him in closer. No, okay. Why are you always grabbing people? Chenzi shrugged. I like physical communication. That's not. That is not a thing. Chenzi leaned in closer. Their faces were suddenly way too close. Jerry's expression flickered. Why are you staring at me like that? He muttered. Because you're kind of cute. Jerry's brain short a circuit. Chenzi tilted her head. You're loud. I'm passionate. You're tiny. Chenzi laughed so hard she had to grab his arm and stay down.
Yell so much.
Because it's fun. Jeremy looked down at her hand on his arm. Yeah. So I'm gonna touch you all over tonight. Guys, I'm being Chenzi right now. Jeremy didn't move away. Can you like scroll down? For a moment, they just stared at each other. Jeremy cleared his throat. You're really weird. Chenzi smirked. Yeah, you're still standing here. Jeremy rolled his eyes. Oh, you're not my honey. Chenzi, I'm on your knees, twisting the camera. Chenzi slowly leaned closer. Jeremy's heart still beating way faster than he wanted. Chenzi! Yeah, you're my personal space. That's my favorite place to be because you're going to be in his private part. I'm just kidding. Jeremy groaned. You're not possible! Chenzi smiled, then suddenly kissed him. Quick, unexpected. Jeremy's brain went completely blank. Chenzi pulled back. Well, that happened. Jeremy stared at her like something unplugged. Yeah! 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 Jeremy ran a hand through his hair. You're safe! You're in pain. I can tell boy, what you saying? Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives.
Clock your guns and sharpen your
Kenzie
knives.
grins. You didn't hate it though. Jeremy looks away. Why is he Cinderella?
Can I say Jeremy's lines?
Sure. Kenzie poked his chest. You totally liked it. Jeremy grabbed her wrist to stop the poking. Their faces were close again. You're so really annoying, he said. Kenzie smiled softly. Yeah, but you like me. Jeremy sighed. Kenzie immediately ruffled his hair. Jeremy yelled. Kenzie burst out laughing. And Jeremy hated to admit it, but the crazy girl who treated him like a stress toy was starting to become his favorite person. I want part 2 of this immediately.
Guys, if you want part 2, we'll make.
I want to read what part 2. Most chaotic first day ever. Kenzie starts a fight. Can we please make part 2?
Okay, guys, we'll write part 2 if this video actually blows up.
Can we do that right now? I really want to know this.
You're not gonna. No,
I'm addicted.
we're leaving.
I'm addicted.
Okay, guys, that's it. Bye.